All right, so if we were in class, we'd probably be making some masks, but it's really difficult to send materials to make masks home. So if you want to make a mask, you're more than welcome to, but the reason why is this article is called Timeless Traditions, and it's by Mailu, and I'm not quite sure how to say her last name, so um, sorry, Mary Lou. It says every February, as many people in the town of Moacus, Hungary, put on startling masks like this one. They run through the street hoping to scare away winter. Um, I am going to model this out of the article just because I wanted to show you the picture, the vivid colors. It really is phenomenal. Like, look at that. It's a wooden mask. Now, I think that's pretty insane. I do think it's interesting how they actually use horns from an actual ram. I do not believe that that would be happening at my house if there's donuts on the whole. Like, that's a donut, a stuffed cream donut. Like, pretty funny. But anyway, and it's covered in hair, and obviously there's humor that goes with them as well. But it is pretty cool looking. So that's what this article is called, Timeless Traditions. Okay, there's the other half of it. So, this mask tells a story. Worn during a special festival, it celebrates a people's culture or way of life. It evokes, that means makes you feel or pushes a tale of courageous heroes and also of shared history and beliefs. In a small way, it helps to pass these beliefs from one generation to the next. This masked merrymaker isn't alone. Many different people hold celebrations that link the past with the present. They wear wild masks, dance, and chant as they pay tribute to an ancient belief or beliefs. Let's join in and show respect for these timeless traditions. It does kind of make you get excited for, making a mask and decorating pumpkins and the things that we do around in our area for fall. So, this is a picture of the Rom dancers, and it looks like this in color. Really very colorful, almost camouflaged with the body being with leaves and twigs and brush. And then it shows you here's Australia, and it would be out in the Pacific Islands outside of Australia, north of that. So we'll read about that. Again, your goal for this activity is, it says right here that we are going to read about timeless traditions about the Rom dancers. And I minimize this because the parts of the article are very short. So 2 facts, connections, or questions, and 3, 4, and 5. 2, 3, and 4 facts, connections, and questions. And if I wanted to, I could also use some vocabulary that's in the article as well. So I'll read this article to you, or you can read it on your own. Here we go. The barefoot dancers stomp and chant. There are bamboo poles pounding the ground. Rattles shake and gongs boom, tapping out a steady beat. With every move, dust clouds swirl. It's gotta be dry. Cloaks of dried banana leaves rustle as the dancers whirl. Wooden masks tower high above each dancer's head. Oh, so their head must be down in this area. Some masks look cheerful, while others look mischievous or even angry. Each costume conceals the festive man beneath. Welcome to one of the most mysterious cultural celebrations in the world. That's shocking. In the world? Which takes place on a tiny island in the South Pacific Ocean. Here, the people have no written language. Instead, they tell traditional stories and share myths orally. Through these stories, or oral histories, they pass their beliefs from one generation to the next. So some cultures don't even have writing. I'm going to use that as one of my facts. They also impart their beliefs through special rituals. The Ram dance is one such ritual, yet little is known about it. In this culture, it is forbidden to share information about the sacred dance with outsiders. It is believed that Rams are powerful spirits that become more active as the yam harvest approaches. The yam, or sweet potato, is a very important food here, and it is closely linked to people's health. To start the Ram dance, a single Ram dancer may race through the village while villagers scatter to escape. This ritual reminds people of the power and importance of these spirits. Then the ritual Ram dancing begins. Once the dancing ends, the Ram dancers take off their costumes and burn them. Another ritual, they believe, will help keep the spirits from hunting them. So I'm going to take out my history. So that's all we have for the history reading today, those 2 pages. And for my history journal, which is in the back of my reading journal, I am going to... So this is more, I wouldn't say so much historical. I mean, there is some history to it, but this is more of like a cultural piece. So I was thinking that maybe, I don't know a lot about a lot of cultural events in other countries, so I thought it was kind of interesting. And I know that we're working on adventure stories and writing, and so maybe using some information from this to write a story would be kind of cool as well. So I'm going to put week 3, day 1, and then I'm going to title this the title of the article, not the subheading. So this is the subheading. The title of the article is Timeless, one word, traditions. And for timeless traditions, I'm going to underline that name of the article, and then I'm going to put Ram dancers, because that's kind of what we focused on for today. And what I wanted to write was, I guess I have a question. So my question is, it says, welcome to one of the most mysterious cultures. I wonder if anyone will ever share about the Ram dancers. History / purpose. That's my question, because it says that it's the most mysterious and they make predictions, but they don't really know. And I think that's fascinating that nobody really knows. And it says here that through these stories or oral histories, they pass their beliefs from one generation to the next. So the Ram, my fact, Ram culture has no written language. Only, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Only oral storytelling. So now I need 2 more. My next one. I'm actually, for a fact here, I'm actually going to write what the word ritual means. Now, you can look up ritual in on your phone or on your tablet. If I'm going to define it here, Ritual. Oop. I'm going to rewrite that so it's spelled correctly and looks nice. Ritual. Ritual. And the other thing I noticed is a lot of you, when I ask you to share your work with me, you do need to be mindful that I need to be able to read it. All right. So a ritual is an act that is always done in the same way and in the same situation. Now, I'm going to make a connection for this one. So I have 1, 2, 3, and my fourth one for my A. My connection is I don't have a lot of rituals in my family. We don't always do things the same way. We don't even always celebrate Christmas in the same way because it hasn't always made itself possible. So I don't have a lot of rituals in my family. Sometimes Thanksgiving is one of my only consistent rituals. And I would probably say it's more of a tradition. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. We always celebrate Christmas, but Christmas is always like different. Like sometimes if we can go to my family's house and a different time we do, or sometimes we can't have a tree because we'll be gone, or we'll go somewhere where it's not it's not an option. So anyway, Christmas is one that's probably something more traditional or a ritual, but I would say even as far as a ritual goes, it's more of a tradition because it's not the exact same way in the exact same situation. So I wonder what you guys have. Do you have traditions or rituals in your family or in your culture or life? I'd love to know. But anyway, this was me. Probably Thanksgiving, we always have dinner together. It might not be everybody the same, but we always have dinner together and sit down together and spend time together on that day. So, all right. Well, I hope you can share yours, and I look forward to seeing you. I have I have capitals and end marks for each piece. So that means I'd have 2 points. I can read my handwriting. My handwriting is legible, which is important. So I would have 2 for each of these. So my score is +8. That means if I was writing my score on my front cover page, which is just right here on the next page over, you would see that I have done my math. I've finished I actually get to shoot this video next, but I have to go grab my candies to do it. And then I've done my adventure story video, and I got my 20 points, 10 for my art and 10 for my brainstorming words. So I get my 20 points for that. And now I have listened to the history, and I've done my 4 questions. So I get 2 points each for a total of 8 points. Yay. You probably do need to watch the videos for that. And next I'm going to do the science here. So, all right, I'll see you later.